Hello teachers, good morning and assalamu alaikum. Today the topic that I am going to discuss with you teachers is about syntax, a study on sentence structure and language. By the way, my name is ADELA in BONGCARAWAN and I am the one who will present this topic with you. Alright, so before we're going to proceed with the formal discussion about syntax, we will have our pre-test. So this is a multiple choice. You're going to write your answers in comment section. You can post this video, then write your answer. Now for our pre-test, number one, what is the primary focus of syntax? A, the sound system of language. B, the meaning of words and sentences. And letter C, the rules for constructing sentences. And letter D, the origin of words. Okay, you can post this video and then you can write your answers in our comment section. Next, number two, which of the following sentence structures does English typically follow? A, subject, object, verb, SOV. Letter B, verb, subject, object, VSO. Letter C, subject, verb, object, SVO. And letter D, object, subject, verb, OSV. Okay, then for number three, what is a noun phrase or NP? A group of words centered around a noun that functions as a single unit. B, a group of words describing an action or state. Or letter C, a single noun used independently. And letter D, a phrase that modifies a verb. Then number 4. Who is known for introducing transformational generative grammar, a major concept in syntax? A, Ferdinand de Saussure. Letter B, Joseph Greenberg. Letter C, Noam Chomsky. And letter D, Edward Sapir. And last number for our pretest. Which of the following is an example of hierarchical sentence structures? A, words are randomly placed in a sentence. B, a sentence has a clear division into phrases and clauses. Letter C, a sentence uses only single words without grouping. Or letter D, a sentence does not follow any grammatical rule. Okay, so just post the video presentation and comment your answers in our comment section. All right, now let us proceed with the formal discussion about syntax. Okay, so syntax is the set of rules, principles, and processes that govern the structure of sentences in a language. That means it is the study of sentence structures and word order and language. And Ferdinand de Saussure, often referred to as the father of modern linguistics, Saussure introduced concepts of language structure, influencing syntax studies by emphasizing the systematic nature of language. So I think it is self-explanatory, no, that everyone understand what is syntax. So let us proceed about the importance of syntax. Well, syntax is very important because it helps us understand how words combine to form phrases. We understand what is phrases and sentences, making communications clear and meaningful. Okay, and also syntax allow us to create a meaningful sentences, serving as a foundations for both language comprehensions and communications. All right, next is the basic components of syntax. Okay, allow me to, what happened to this? Okay, so basic components of syntax, we have words and phrases. Words and phrases is the building blocks of syntax. That's it. And Noam Chomsky introduced the concept of phrase structures in the 1950s, who emphasizing that phrases like noun phrase and verb phrases follow universal principles across languages. So if you want to know more about this, you can read about Noam Chomsky, about the phrases structures. Next is the clauses and sentences. This is how phrases combine to form a complete ideas. Okay, and Zelig Harris is the one who expanded on structural linguistics with transformational grammar, exploring how sentences can transform but retain the core meaning of a sentence. And next, we have grammatical categories such as nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverb, and etc. Okay, so we are all familiar with that. Actually, it's not about familiar. We master that, right, teachers? All right, now next, let us proceed with the key concepts in syntax. We have sentence structure. We have the subject verb object, SVO in English, where many languages follows different word orders, which is English is often used the SVO or subject verb objects, whereas other languages vary. Okay, and Joseph Greenberg, his works on language universals, where he identified that common sentence structures such as SVO and SOV, showing recurring patterns across languages. Okay. Next, we have phrases structure, or noun phrase, verb phrase, and etc. So this is words are grouped into phrases that create sentences. Next, we have hierarchical structure. This is how elements within sentences are organized and layers. So syntax organizes language into layers, aiding and comprehensions. And Lucien Tisner, known for dependency grammar, where Tisner emphasizes the hierarchical, tree-like structure of sentences, influencing modern syntactic theory. And next, let us proceed with a syntax tree diagram. Syntax trees visually represent sentence structure. So we have the structures of sentence. In our sentence, we have structures that we follow. And Noam Chomsky is the one who developed these three diagrams as a part of his transformational grammar to illustrate sentence hierarchy. So we have an example here: the cat sleeps. Later on, we give more emphasis with this. But let us give an idea what is this. So this cat sleeps, it is the sentence or one sentence. And as we observe, it is form of noun phrase and verb phrase. Or we call it NP plus VP. Okay? Then we have NP for noun phrase. We have determiner plus the noun. And of course, for verb, we have the verb sleeps. Okay? So, three diagrams illustrates how words and phrases combine to form a complete sentence, revealing the underlying structures and relationship between sentence components. Okay, next, transformational syntax. So transformations is changing sentences without altering meaning, such as questions and passive voice. And the common transformations include turning statement into questions or changing active voice to passive voice. Then Noam Chomsky revolutionized syntax with transformational generative grammar, suggesting that transformations like passive voice apply universal rules to language. Also, Chomsky theory, introductions to Noam Chomsky's transformational grammar, where his theories propose that all languages share an underlying universal grammar which allows transformations across sentence forms. Now, let us proceed with the common syntax rules in English. Of course, the first one here we have word orders rules. We have the SVO structure in English. We have the agreement rules, the subject-verb agreements. Then the modifiers, the placement of adjectives, adverb, and etc. And George Fillmore, known for case grammar, Fillmore also highlighted rules like subject and object and structuring sentences, which underpin English syntax rules. Next, syntax across languages. So we have different sentence structures, right? We have SVO for English, SOV for Japanese, and VSO for Arabic. All right. So Joseph Greenberg, his language universals identified recurring syntactic structures globally, including common word orders. So we have an example here is the comparison of English is VO with other structures like Japanese and Arabic. Okay? And this highlights language diversity while showcasing universal syntax principles. Next, we have syntax and communications, clarity and communications. So syntax ensures sentences make sense. Okay? Syntax, one of his goal or work is to give clarity with the sentence. Edward Sapir, he explored how language structure influences thought and communication, where he's stressing the role of syntax in preventing ambiguity. And when we say ambiguity, this is how poor syntax can lead to misunderstandings. Illustrates with ambiguous sentences like flying planes can be dangerous. So syntax clarifies intended meaning and reduces the miscommunications. Next is, all right, so let us proceed with our post test. So again, I want you to use our comment sections and don't forget to write post test, then number 1, number 2, number 3 to number 5. Okay, for me to identify who really participated for this video presentations, right? So number 1, which of the following best defines syntax? A, the study of sentence structures and word order. Or letter B, the study of sounds and language. Or letter C, the study of word meanings. And letter D, the study of language origin. That is for number 1. All right, next, number 2. For number 2, what is the purpose of hierarchical structure in syntax? A, to create random word order in sentences. B, to arrange words into layers of meaning, ensuring clarity. Letter C, to remove rules from sentence formation. Or letter D, to focus on word pronunciation. Right, so you can post the video presentations to read again and type your answers in our comment sections. All right, number 3. Which sentence demonstrates proper subject, verb, objects, or SVO structure? Letter A, eats the boy an apple. Or letter B, the boy eats an apple. Or letter C, an apple the boy eats. Or letter D, the boy an apple eats. Okay, next for number 4. For number 4, who proposed the idea of universal grammar influencing syntax studies globally? A. Joseph Greenberg, B. Edward Sapir, letter C. Noam Chomsky, or letter D. Lucien Tisnier. Okay, and then last number 5. What is the function of a verb phrase VP in a sentence? A. It modifies nouns in the sentence. B. It functions as the actions or states in the sentence. Letter C. It connects closest together. Or letter D. It describes the subject of the sentence. And that would be the end of our discussions or my presentation. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate who watched the video presentations. Good luck po, teachers. Bye.